Imagine pulling off the perfect crime, millions stolen from a high-security vault in an affluent neighborhood. Sounds like a Hollywood movie, right? But this is no fiction. The 1972 United California bank heist shook America to its core and changed bank security forever. Who were the masterminds behind this daring operation, and how did they plan such an audacious crime? In 1972, one of the most remarkable and daring bank heists in American history unfolded. A meticulously planned operation that would become legendary. The United California Bank in Laguna Niguel, California, was the scene of this audacious crime, where a crew of skilled criminals made off with millions of dollars. This story is a fascinating dive into the intricate planning, the people behind the heist, and the shocking aftermath that captivated the nation. At the heart of this criminal endeavor was Emil Dencio, a seasoned and highly skilled thief renowned for his expertise in orchestrating complex bank burglaries. Dencio's reputation as a criminal mastermind was well-deserved, and for this operation, he assembled a team of equally talented individuals. His brother, James, joined him, bringing both trust and shared experience to the venture. The team also included Charles Mulligan, known for his technical skills, Phil Christopher, an expert in breaking into safes, and Harry Barber, whose role as a key operator added another layer of precision to the plan. Their chosen target was no random bank. The United California Bank in Laguna Niguel was strategically selected for its opulent location in an affluent neighborhood, signaling the likelihood of a vault filled with cash and valuables. The gang was convinced that this heist would result in an extraordinary payday, a once-in-a-lifetime haul that could secure their futures. The elaborate plan was based on a calculated mix of audacity, technical prowess, and precise timing. The gang believed that the wealth stored in the bank's vault could be accessed without detection, allowing them to escape with an unprecedented fortune. For Emil Dencio and his team, this wasn't just about the money, it was a demonstration of their ability to pull off one of the most sophisticated bank robberies ever attempted. To execute a heist of this magnitude, the crew required not only unparalleled skill, but also access to highly specialized tools and meticulous preparation. Their arsenal included heavy-duty drills capable of cutting through reinforced concrete and acetylene torches designed to slice through metal barriers with precision. However, their success would not hinge solely on equipment. They needed a deep understanding of the bank's security measures, its layout, and the vulnerabilities they could exploit. This led to multiple reconnaissance trips to California, where they carefully observed the bank and its surroundings, gathering every detail necessary to ensure the operation ran smoothly. The level of preparation they undertook went beyond what most would even consider. Back in Ohio, the gang set up a replica of the bank's vault in a rented warehouse. This lifelike model allowed them to simulate the break-in repeatedly, refining their approach and practicing until every movement was second nature. This extraordinary measure demonstrated their commitment to leaving nothing to chance. The aim was clear: to maximize speed and efficiency during the actual heist, minimizing both the time spent inside the bank and the risk of detection. When the time came, the gang made their way to California and established their base of operations in a rented townhouse near the bank. This unassuming location provided a discreet staging area where they could finalize their plans and prepare for the moment of action. On the night of March 24, 1972, their meticulous preparation paid off as they set their audacious plan into motion. Using a vacant building adjacent to the bank as an access point, they climbed onto the roof of the United California Bank, equipped with the tools they had practiced with so diligently. Here, they began the labor-intensive process of drilling through the bank's reinforced concrete roof, a feat requiring both patience and precision. Once inside, their operation shifted into high gear. They quickly disabled the alarm system, neutralizing one of the biggest obstacles to their success. With the bank effectively silenced, they focused on the painstaking task of breaking into the safe deposit boxes. This grueling work extended over the weekend, as they systematically opened 436 boxes. Inside, they uncovered a treasure trove of cash, bonds, and jewelry worth millions of dollars, far surpassing even their own lofty expectations. With the heist successfully executed, the gang moved quickly to secure their ill-gotten gains. Carefully packing their haul of cash, bonds, and jewelry into rented vehicles, they departed California, bound for the safety of their hideout in Ohio. The operation had gone off without a hitch, no alarms had been triggered, no witnesses had seen them, and no immediate evidence pointed to their involvement. As they drove away, the crew believed they had orchestrated the perfect crime, one that would be remembered for its audacity and precision. Back in Laguna Niguel, the first signs of the robbery emerged on Monday morning when bank employees arrived to open for business. They were greeted by the unsettling sight of the ransacked vault and the unmistakable evidence of a major break-in. Panic quickly spread as the magnitude of the theft became clear. Millions of dollars in cash and valuables had vanished without a trace. The shock was palpable, and it didn't take long for the Federal Bureau of Investigation to be brought in to handle what was now one of the largest bank heists in U.S. history. The FBI faced a monumental challenge. The thieves had left little evidence behind, and the absence of witnesses made identifying suspects particularly difficult. However, the painstaking investigation took an unexpected turn when agents discovered a seemingly innocuous clue, a dinner plate left behind in the townhouse the gang had rented near the bank. What initially seemed like an insignificant oversight would prove to be the critical piece of the puzzle. On the plate were fingerprints that linked the operation to Emil Dencio and his crew, a group already known to law enforcement for their involvement in high-stakes burglaries. Armed with this new information, the FBI launched a nationwide manhunt for the suspects. The search was relentless, and within weeks, the majority of the gang members were apprehended. The crew, who had meticulously planned every detail of the heist, found their efforts undone by a simple but critical oversight: the failure to properly clean up and dispose of incriminating evidence. The dinner plate, left behind in the chaos of their post-heist celebrations, had sealed their fate. The trial of the United California bank heist crew became a national spectacle, captivating the public with its sheer scale and audacity. The courtroom was filled with intrigue as details of the meticulously planned robbery unfolded, leaving spectators in awe of the criminals' ingenuity and brazenness. By December 1972, the justice system delivered its verdict. Emil Dencio, the mastermind behind the operation, along with his brother James and their associates, was found guilty of bank robbery and conspiracy to commit bank burglary. The sentences were severe, reflecting the enormity of their crime. Emil Dencio received a 20-year prison term, while his brother James was handed a 10-year sentence. The rest of the crew also faced substantial penalties, ensuring that their criminal endeavors would be halted for the foreseeable future. Although the gang was successfully captured and convicted, recovering the stolen loot proved to be an entirely different challenge. The stolen goods, which included millions in cash, bonds, and jewelry, were rumored to have been hidden in various locations across the country. Despite extensive efforts by law enforcement, only a portion of the loot was ever recovered. The rest of the treasure, scattered and concealed by the gang's intricate network of hiding places, remains missing to this day, adding an air of mystery to an already legendary heist. Over the years, occasional discoveries of stolen items have reignited public interest, but the bulk of the fortune remains unaccounted for, fueling speculation and rumors. The aftermath of the United California bank heist left an indelible mark on both the criminal world and law enforcement. The audacity and success of the operation inspired countless books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood film, cementing its place in popular culture as one of the most infamous bank robberies in history. The heist also served as a wake-up call for banks nationwide, prompting a revolution in vault security and the safeguarding of valuables. Enhanced measures, from more sophisticated alarm systems to stricter protocols, were implemented to prevent a repeat of such a daring crime. For the FBI, the swift apprehension of the Dencio gang was a major triumph. Their ability to track down and arrest the perpetrators of such a high-profile heist demonstrated their effectiveness and solidified their reputation as a formidable force in the fight against organized crime. The agency's response showcased its commitment to upholding justice and underscored the importance of methodical investigation and perseverance, even in cases involving the most cunning of criminals. The legacy of the heist remains a testament to both the ingenuity of the perpetrators and the relentless determination of those who brought them to justice.